Hello, my friends, on this manic Monday where we are getting back into the markets, starting the week off strong. I'm telling you, rough and tough. We'll just go ahead and get it off. The SP500 looking gorgeous today. Oh, why is it going up? Why is it going up? I thought we were going down. Well, my good friends, everything is looking absolutely beautiful. As per our last video, we were just simply discussing how it made that gorgeous move up that we wanted to see. Okay, that was Thursday. Friday, we had that little pullback. And then when we were talking about it on Friday, all we were just discussing was, okay, we just want this trend to hold. That's all I'm watching. We are in on the S&P. We had a buy at 5,000. We had conviction, okay, on that red Monday, that horrific Monday last week, a week ago. Okay, so a week ago, we had that big, oh no, bear market woes, looking terrible. And then here we are exactly 1 week later. What's the TV saying now? It's saying, oh, the markets are recovering nicely. Everything's looking good. You know, okay, so if it's calm news a week later, they were scaring you to death last Monday to sell off everything you had. They were trying to get you to sell your children last Monday. It was so scary, okay? And here we are a week later, and we're holding well above the 5,000 mark. So as I was just mentioning, on Friday, that's all it is. All I'm looking at is just a nice little trend here, okay? If I see that this upwards trend is holding, okay, that's it. I just hold my position. I stand my ground. I hold. If I see it break down, come up and bang its head on the ceiling, I'm out. Now, interesting enough, looking at ARM, I'm having a slight mixture on ARM at the moment. Where in the world is ARM on here? I figured it'd be, there it is. Okay, I had it up. ARM is a little bit different, okay? ARM, if we zoom out big time, just big time zoom out and just look at the monthly, okay? Well, we're at $106. We're at the, middle of the range. Okay. This could be somewhat of a start of like a trend here, but it's kind of hard to see. There's not a lot of data on ARM on the monthly. So if we zoom in a little bit more on the weekly, well, we had our idea on ARM on the weekly. It didn't pan out. It broke down lower, and then now it dipped down to like $80, and then whoop, quick 20% move up. Kind of disgusting. Okay. Zoom in a little bit more on the daily. What's it doing now? You came down, you went up, you banged your head on the ceiling, you dipped down a little bit, and now you're giving the ceiling a second attempt. You can zoom in a little bit more. Here we are. Okay, so when I'm looking at ARM zoomed in now, we've made our big, giant downwards movement, okay? We went down to the $80 area, okay? We recovered that. A nice 20% move up. Higher high, higher low. Higher high, slight dip here. Higher low. Higher high. Okay, so now you've kind of made a bit of a market structure there. But you're getting kind of exhausted on the buys because you've been going up for a little while now. So when I see an exhaustion on the buys, and we've been going up for a little while now, I start thinking of potential areas to get in on a buy. One thing you could do, what I see right now on ARM is, let's see if I can find it here. If Weeble has it. Okay, perfect. What I'm looking at on ARM right now is this area here. Okay, why am I looking at that? Because we made a move up, a slight pullback, and then bam, a quick move up. A lot of times when I've seen a quick move up like that, price likes to retest that area that it quickly moved up from, which would be this area right here. So I simply just draw myself a little box here just to kind of indicate a generalization of most likely price is going to want to at one point come and test that area again. Now there's a lot of names for this. You can call this an order block. You can call this a supply and demand area, okay? Consolidation area. It's all the same thing, okay? It's just an area where price was hanging out at for a certain amount of time, and then it moved away quickly from. So I want to see a test of that area. In conjunction with that is a possible trend. Okay, so let's clean that up a little bit. So right now, that's simply what I would be looking for on ARM. No, I'm not going to buy today at 106. If I'm just coming to the market, see, this is where I'm coming to the market. I come to it fresh. Okay, I come in today, I say, okay, what's it doing today? If I had no position on the table, I look at it differently if I have a position or not. If I have a position already on something, then I am sticking to the original plan of why I took that position. So a lot of times there's no reason for me to come up with a new idea, okay? But if I'm coming to something and I don't have a position on it, then I want to say, okay, what's it doing today? What's the best possible entry for me today? If I'm of the belief that zoomed out on the weekly, we are going to recover some of this downwards movement, okay, which ARM, it's hot, okay? It's been hot for the past year and a half. It's been on the market. So if I'm looking to get on a buy on ARM to maybe ride it up to 150, 160, I come to it today, 106, 107, you're already kind of, I don't have to pull out all the indicators because I can tell you all the indicators on the hourly and the 4 hour, they're already all overbought, okay? Because price has been moving up like this, and it had this giant quick move up, and it's just twiddling up here. I have to be patient and wait for a reset, a cool off, and then get in. So hence why I'm looking at areas that would be good to get in. This previous consolidation area is my best bet. Why? Because I have two indications that it could go here. One, it's the consolidation area. Two, is this potential trend. So if I'm looking to take a position on ARM today, all I'm waiting for it to do is to wait and see if it will wiggle down here, possibly towards the end of the session today. If it makes that nice, calm, relaxed, cool off down there, okay, which would be around the 92 area, I'm going to set an alert here at 92.92. If price dips below 92.92, then I'll start getting into a buy on ARM of the belief that this upwards trend will hold. So I'm setting myself up a game plan. I'm giving myself two confirmations. One, the order block here, and two, the trend. One thing that I do have going against me is the daily, because on the daily, we're banging our head on the ceiling right now. But we already banged our head on the ceiling one time, and we didn't collapse. So the fact that we didn't collapse, the fact that we just slightly pulled back, that's giving us a indication of, okay, I banged my head on the ceiling, but you know what? I'm not going to give up. I'm going to bang right through the roof. It's kind of the innuendo that the market is telling me with just looking at price and how it is behaving. So I'll make Monday's video quick. Just a little ARM recap. S&P looking gorgeous. This isn't like, I'm just saying, remember a week ago when we made a video during that madness and mayhem when everybody was selling off all their shares, and how I was just saying, to me, the S&P, it's a good buy. We were at over a 20% discount buying at the 5,000 area. So I just, experience and conviction goes a long way. And now we're in the money on the S&P. It's a relaxing position now. Sure, it could collapse further and we could be underwater. But so long as it holds above the 5,000 area, I'm still staying bullish on the S&P. I'll keep today's video quick. I love everybody. And we will talk to everybody tomorrow. Peace.